Welcome friends, back to our channel, History Coins HD. These USA States quarter coins make people rich. Let's find out why. Don't miss out one of these. Who know a single coin make you rich? Let's start this. Coin 1. We are going to talk about a very special and often misunderstood coin from the United States of America, a state quarter that many people have seen but very few truly understand. This is the rare state quarter or farm coin, a piece that may look ordinary at first glance, but carries deep history, hidden details, and exciting possibilities for collectors and coin lovers. If you enjoy discovering secrets in everyday coins, then listen very carefully, because this coin can completely change the way you look at your pocket change. When you first hold the farm quarter in your hand, it feels just like any other quarter. But this coin is not just money. It is a tribute to American art, culture, and national heritage. Farm National Historic Site represents creativity, freedom of expression, and the story of American artists who helped shape the nation's identity. That alone already makes this quarter special, because coins are not only about value, they are about stories frozen in metal. The design of the farm quarter is calm, artistic, and deeply symbolic. It shows a peaceful landscape that reflects nature, inspiration, and the creative spirit. Many collectors love this coin because it is different from aggressive or political designs. It feels personal and emotional. That emotional connection is one reason why collectors keep searching for the best examples of this coin. Now let's talk about rarity, because this is where things become exciting. While millions of state quarters were produced, not every farm quarter is the same. Some were struck better than others. Some were struck at the very beginning of production, and some at the end. Coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and strong strikes are much harder to find in circulation today. Many were damaged, scratched, or worn down over time. Finding a clean and well-preserved farm quarter is already a challenge. Errors are another powerful reason why this coin can become rare and valuable. Certain farm quarters were created with minting mistakes that collectors love. These include off-center strikes where the design is not perfectly aligned, weak strikes where parts of the design look faded, double die errors where letters or images appear doubled, and clipped planchets where part of the coin is missing. These errors happen during the minting process, and once released, they can never be corrected. That makes every error coin unique. Another interesting detail is the mint mark. Some mint marks are easier to find, while others are much harder in high condition. Collectors often search for specific mint marks combined with strong detail and minimal wear. When all these factors come together, a simple quarter can turn into a true collector's treasure. Condition plays a huge role in value. A farm quarter that has never been used in daily transactions, with full luster and no damage, is far more desirable than a worn coin. Collectors are willing to wait years just to find one perfect example. This patience is what makes coin collecting so exciting. You never know when the next discovery will happen. What makes this coin especially interesting is that many people still ignore it. They spend it without looking twice. That means hidden treasures are still out there, waiting to be found by careful eyes. Every time you check your change, you are participating in a modern treasure hunt. For new collectors, the farm quarter is a perfect starting point. It is affordable, educational, and rich in history. For experienced collectors, error versions and high-grade examples offer serious excitement. This coin connects beginners and experts in one shared passion. Now listen carefully to the most important part. The real market value of a normal circulated farm quarter is usually equal to its face value. A well-preserved uncirculated example can be worth a few dollars in real market conditions. Error coins with clear and confirmed minting mistakes can sell for tens of dollars, and in rare auction cases, exceptional error examples in top condition have reached values of several $100s, all depending on rarity, condition, and collector demand. Coin 2. We are diving into one of the most historic and emotionally powerful coins ever released by the United States of America. This is the rare state quarter New Jersey 1999 coin, a piece that marked the beginning of a legendary series and changed coin collecting forever. This is not just a quarter. This is history you can hold in your hand, a coin that started a nationwide treasure hunt and inspired millions of people to look twice at their change. When this coin was released in 1999, it carried enormous excitement. It was among the very first state quarters ever issued, and that alone gives it a special place in American numismatic history. People stood in lines at banks, collectors saved rolls, and families searched through pockets together. The New Jersey quarter became a symbol of a new era in coin collecting, where everyday people felt the thrill of discovery. The design of the New Jersey 1999 quarter is bold and meaningful. It features George Washington crossing the Delaware River, a moment that represents courage, determination, and the fight for freedom. This powerful image connects deeply with collectors because it tells a dramatic story in a very small space. Every detail in the design reflects movement, struggle, and leadership, making it one of the most iconic designs in the entire State Quarter series. Now let's talk about why this coin can be rare and valuable. Although millions were minted, not all New Jersey quarters survived equally. Many entered circulation immediately and became worn, scratched, and damaged. Finding one today with sharp details, strong luster, and clean surfaces is far more difficult than most people realize. High-quality examples are becoming harder to locate each year. Errors are where the real excitement begins. Some New Jersey 1999 quarters were struck with fascinating mint errors that collectors actively search for. These include double die errors where parts of the lettering or design appear doubled, off-center strikes that shift the image away from the center, weak strikes that leave parts of the design faded, and clipped planchets where a portion of the coin is missing. These mistakes happen during production, and each one makes the coin unique and highly desirable. Another important factor is the mint mark. Coins from different mints show slight variations, and some are more difficult to find in excellent condition. When a rare mint mark is combined with a strong strike or a noticeable error, the value can increase dramatically. Collectors carefully inspect Washington's face, the river details, the lettering, and the rim for any unusual features. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A New Jersey quarter that looks almost brand new, with full shine and no wear, is far more valuable than a heavily circulated example. Coins that were saved early and protected from damage now stand out as true collectibles. These are the coins that collectors compete for. What makes this coin even more exciting is that many rare examples are still hiding in plain sight. People continue to spend them every day, unaware of what they have. That means there is still a chance, right now, that someone could find a valuable New Jersey 1999 quarter in their change. For new collectors, this coin is the perfect introduction to the hobby. It is historic, easy to recognize, and full of learning opportunities. For experienced collectors, error versions and high-grade specimens offer serious challenges and rewards. This coin connects generations of collectors through shared curiosity and passion. Now listen carefully to the final and most important part. A normal circulated New Jersey 1999 quarter is usually worth face value in the real market. An uncirculated example in excellent condition can be worth a few dollars. Coins with clear mint errors can sell for tens of dollars, and rare high-grade error examples have reached values of several $100s at auction, depending entirely on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coin 3. We are exploring a truly beautiful and often overlooked coin from the United States of America, a modern state quarter that hides deep history, natural beauty, and exciting collector potential. This is the rare state quarter Bombay Hook 2015 coin, a piece that quietly entered circulation but carries a story that many people never stop to hear. If you love coins that combine nature, rarity, and hidden surprises, then stay with this video and listen very carefully. At first glance, the Bombay Hook quarter feels calm and peaceful. The design shows a graceful great blue heron standing proudly in its natural wetland habitat. This image is not random. Bombay Hook National Wildlife Refuge represents conservation, balance, and the protection of nature. That meaning gives this coin emotional value beyond money. Collectors are drawn to coins that tell a story, and this quarter tells one of harmony between land, water, and wildlife. The year 2015 is also important. By this time, many people had stopped paying attention to new quarters. That means fewer people saved them in perfect condition. Many Bombay Hook quarters were spent, scratched, and worn down almost immediately. Because of this, finding a clean and sharply struck example today is more difficult than most people expect. Now let's talk about rarity, because rarity does not always mean low mintage. Rarity often comes from condition and errors. Some Bombay Hook quarters were struck with stronger details, while others show weak areas, especially in the feathers of the heron and the background grasses. Coins with full feather detail and strong rims are much harder to find and highly desired by collectors. Mint errors make this coin even more exciting. Certain Bombay Hook quarters exist with double details in the lettering, slight off-center strikes, misaligned dies, and clipped planchets. These errors happened during the minting process and escaped quality control. Each error coin is unique, and collectors love them because no two are exactly the same. Even small errors can greatly increase interest and demand. Another detail collectors examine closely is the mint mark. Coins from different mints can show noticeable differences in strike quality and surface finish. Some mint marks are much harder to find in top condition. When a rare error appears on a well-preserved coin from a specific mint, it becomes a true prize. Condition remains one of the most powerful factors in value. A Bombay hook quarter with bright original shine, no damage, and crisp design elements stands out immediately. These coins were often not protected, making high-grade examples increasingly scarce. Time works against modern coins, and every year fewer perfect examples remain. What makes this quarter especially exciting is that it is still young enough to be found in circulation. Many collectors dream of discovering a rare coin themselves, and this is one of those coins where the dream is still alive. Every pocket check is a chance to find something special. For new collectors, the Bombay hook quarter offers beauty, history, and education. For experienced collectors, high-grade examples and error coins offer serious challenges and rewards. This coin proves that even modern money can hold hidden treasures. Now listen carefully to the final part. A normal circulated Bombay hook 2015 quarter is usually worth face value in the real market. An uncirculated example in strong condition can be worth a few dollars. Error coins with visible and confirmed minting mistakes have sold for tens of dollars, and rare high-quality error examples have reached values of several $100s at auction, depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coin 4. We are going to explore a fascinating and powerful coin from the United States of America that continues to capture the attention of collectors around the world. This is the rare State Quarter Texas 2004 coin, a piece that represents pride, independence, and a strong identity that no other state can match. This coin may look simple at first glance, but once you understand its background, rarity factors, and hidden details, you will never look at it the same way again. The Texas State Quarter stands out immediately because of its bold and confident design. The Lone Star, the strong outline of the state, and the clear message of independence make this coin unforgettable. Texas is known for its unique history as an independent republic, and this coin proudly reflects that spirit. Collectors are naturally drawn to coins that represent strong stories, and Texas delivers that power in metal form. The year 2004 is especially important for this quarter. By that time, the state quarter program was extremely popular, but most coins were heavily circulated. Many Texas quarters entered daily use quickly and suffered from wear, scratches, and contact marks. Because of this, finding a Texas 2004 quarter with sharp details, smooth surfaces, and original shine is far more difficult today than people realize. Rarity in this coin does not come only from numbers but from condition and striking quality. Some Texas quarters were struck with weak details, especially around the star, lettering, and edges of the state outline. Coins that show strong, full detail in these areas are much scarcer and highly valued by collectors. A bold strike instantly separates an ordinary coin from a premium example. Errors make this coin even more exciting and desirable. Certain Texas 2004 quarters exist with minting mistakes that collectors actively search for. These include double die errors where letters or parts of the design appear doubled, off-center strikes that shift the image away from the center, die cracks that create raised lines on the surface, clipped planchets where part of the coin is missing, and weak strikes that leave areas incomplete. These errors occurred during production and escaped into circulation, making each one unique. Mint marks also play a key role in collector interest. Quarters from different mints can show noticeable differences in quality. Some mint versions are harder to find in high condition, and when combined with an error or strong strike, the value can increase significantly. Collectors carefully examine the star, the word Texas, the rim, and the fields for anything unusual. Condition is everything when it comes to value. A Texas quarter that looks nearly new, with full luster and no signs of heavy use, is far more desirable than one that has been worn down by years of circulation. Many people saved these coins, but not all were stored properly. Time has already reduced the number of top-quality examples. What makes this coin especially exciting is that it is still commonly found in circulation. That means rare and valuable examples could still be hiding in pockets, jars, and old collections. Every time you check your change, you have a chance to discover something special. For new collectors, the Texas 2004 quarter is a perfect entry into coin collecting. It is easy to recognize, rich in history, and full of learning opportunities. For advanced collectors, error coins and high-grade examples offer serious excitement and challenge. This coin brings together history, pride, and the thrill of discovery. Now listen very carefully to the final part. A normal circulated Texas 2004 state quarter is usually worth its face value in the real market. An uncirculated example with strong detail can be worth a few dollars. Coins with clear and confirmed mint errors can sell for tens of dollars, and rare high-grade error examples have achieved values of several $100s at auction, depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coin 5. We are uncovering a powerful piece of American history that many people have held in their hands without realizing its deeper importance. This is the United States of America Rare State Quarter Virginia 2000 coin, a quarter that represents the very beginning of the nation and the excitement of a historic coin program that changed collecting forever. This coin is not just currency, it is a moving story pressed into metal, waiting for true coin lovers to understand its value. When the Virginia quarter was released in the year 2000, it carried enormous meaning. Virginia is known as the birthplace of America, and this coin proudly honors that legacy. The design features 3 historic ships sailing forward, symbolizing courage, discovery, and the foundation of a new world. Every time you look at this coin, you are reminded of the risks taken by early settlers and the strength required to build a nation from nothing. What makes this coin especially attractive to collectors is its balance of beauty and history. The ships, the waves, and the lettering all work together to create a design that feels alive. Many collectors consider it one of the most meaningful designs in the entire state quarter series. It is calm, historic, and powerful all at once. And now let's talk about rarity, because rarity does not always mean low production. Millions of Virginia quarters were minted, but very few survived in excellent condition. Most were used daily, tossed into pockets, scratched by keys, and worn down over time. Because of this, finding a Virginia 2000 quarter with sharp ship details, clean surfaces, and original shine has become increasingly difficult. Strike quality is another key factor. Some Virginia quarters were weakly struck, especially in the sails, ropes, and fine lines of the ships. Coins that show full sail details and strong rims are much harder to find and are highly desired by collectors. These strong strikes instantly separate common coins from premium examples. Mint errors add even more excitement to this coin. Certain Virginia 2000 quarters were released with errors that collectors actively hunt for. These include doubled lettering where words appear slightly repeated, off-center strikes where the design is shifted, die cracks that form raised lines across the surface, clipped planchets where part of the coin is missing, and uneven strikes that leave parts of the design faded. Each error happened during the minting process and makes the coin unique. Mint marks also play an important role. Quarters from different mints can show differences in quality and surface finish. Some mint versions are harder to find in high-grade condition, and when combined with a visible error or exceptional strike, the coin becomes even more valuable. Condition is everything in coin collecting. A Virginia 2000 quarter that looks nearly untouched, with bright luster and no damage, is far more desirable than one that shows heavy wear. Many people saved these coins, but improper storage caused marks and dull surfaces. Truly high-quality examples are becoming rarer each year. What makes this coin especially exciting is that valuable examples may still be hiding in everyday places. Coin jars, drawers, old collections, and even pocket change can still hold surprises. Every time you check your quarters, you are participating in a real-life treasure hunt. For beginners, the Virginia 2000 quarter is a perfect starting point. It teaches history, design, and the importance of condition. For experienced collectors, high-grade and error examples offer serious challenge and reward. This coin brings together history lovers and modern treasure hunters in one shared passion. Now listen very carefully to the final and most important part. A normal circulated Virginia 2000 state quarter is usually worth face value in the real market. An uncirculated example with strong details can be worth a few dollars. Coins with clear and confirmed mint errors have sold for tens of dollars, and rare high-grade error examples have reached values of several $100s at auction, depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coin 6. We are uncovering a modern American coin that carries deep history, natural mystery, and surprising collector potential. This is the United States of America Rare State Quarter Hot Springs 2010 coin, a piece that many people have spent without a second thought, yet it represents something truly special. If you love coins, hidden value, and real stories behind everyday money, then listen very carefully and enjoy this journey. The Hot Springs Quarter was released in 2010 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarter program, and it holds a very important place in that series. Hot Springs National Park is one of the oldest protected areas in the United States, famous for its natural thermal waters and healing traditions. This coin is not just metal, it is a tribute to nature, wellness, and American heritage that goes back generations. The design of the Hot Springs Quarter is both simple and powerful. It shows a historic hot springs fountain, symbolizing relaxation, healing, and natural beauty. Collectors appreciate this design because it feels peaceful and timeless. Unlike dramatic battle scenes or political symbols, this coin connects emotionally with people who value nature and history. Now let's talk about rarity, because this is where many collectors get surprised. Millions of Hot Springs quarters were minted, but most were quickly placed into circulation. They were used daily, dropped, scratched, and worn down. As a result, finding a Hot Springs 2010 quarter today with sharp details, clean fields, and strong original luster is becoming more difficult every year. Strike quality plays a huge role in collector interest. Some Hot Springs quarters were weakly struck, especially around the fountain details, lettering, and rim. Coins that show full detail in the fountain lines and crisp text stand out immediately. These strong strikes are far less common and much more desirable to serious collectors. Mint errors make this coin especially exciting. Certain Hot Springs quarters escape the mint with noticeable errors that collectors actively search for. These include doubled die errors where letters or parts of the design appear doubled, off-center strikes that push the design away from the center, die cracks that appear as raised lines on the surface, clipped planchets where part of the coin is missing, and weak strikes that leave details incomplete. Each error happened during production and makes the coin unique. Mint marks are another important factor. Hot Springs quarters were produced at different mints, and some mint versions are harder to find in high condition. When a rare mint mark is combined with a strong strike or a visible error, the coin becomes far more attractive to collectors. Condition remains the most important element of value. A Hot Springs 2010 quarter that looks nearly untouched, with bright shine and no damage, is much more valuable than a heavily worn example. Many people saved these coins, but improper storage caused marks and dull surfaces. Truly high-grade examples are already becoming scarce. What makes this coin even more exciting is that it is still modern enough to be found in everyday change. That means collectors still have a real chance to discover valuable examples themselves. Every pocket check is an opportunity, and that sense of possibility is what makes coin collecting so addictive for beginners. A Hot Springs quarter is an excellent entry into collecting. It offers history, beauty, and education at the same time. For advanced collectors, high-grade examples and error coins provide challenge and reward. This coin proves that modern coins can still become future treasures. Now listen carefully to the final and most important part. A normal circulated Hot Springs 2010 quarter is usually worth face value in the real market. An uncirculated example with strong detail can be worth a few dollars. Coins with clear and confirmed mint errors can sell for tens of dollars, and rare high-grade error examples have reached values of several $100s at auction, depending on condition, rarity, and collector demand. Coin 7. We are going to explore one of the most mysterious and visually powerful modern coins ever released by the United States of America. This is the rare State Quarter Great Basin 2013 coin, a coin that feels quiet, ancient, and timeless, yet hides exciting collector potential that many people completely overlook. If you love coins that connect nature, history, and hidden value, then listen very carefully and enjoy every second of this story. When the Great Basin Quarter was released in 2013, it honored one of America's most unique and lesser-known national parks. Great Basin National Park is famous for its ancient bristlecone pine trees, some of the oldest living organisms on Earth, and for its deep caves and dark skies. This coin captures that sense of age and mystery. It reminds collectors that value is not always loud or obvious. Sometimes it is calm, patient, and waiting to be discovered. The design of the Great Basin Quarter is deeply symbolic. It features a majestic bristlecone pine standing strong against the mountains, representing endurance, survival, and time itself. Many collectors consider this one of the most artistic designs in the America the Beautiful Quarter series. The fine lines in the tree, the depth of the background, and the balance of the image make it especially attractive to serious coin lovers. Now let's talk about rarity, because this is where the story becomes exciting. Although millions of Great Basin quarters were minted, most entered circulation immediately. They were used daily, stacked in machines, dropped on hard surfaces, and slowly worn down. Because of this, finding a Great Basin 2013 quarter today with sharp tree details, strong rims, and original mint luster is far more difficult than people think. Strike quality plays a huge role in this coin's desirability. Some Great Basin quarters were weakly struck, especially in the fine needles of the tree and the mountain details. Coins that show full detail in these areas are much scarcer and highly valued. A strong strike brings the design to life and separates an ordinary coin from a premium collectible. Mint errors make this coin even more appealing. Certain Great Basin quarters escape the mint with noticeable errors that collectors actively search for. These include doubled lettering where parts of the words appear doubled, off-center strikes where the design is shifted, die cracks that create raised lines across the surface, clipped planchets where a section of the coin is missing, and uneven strikes that leave parts of the design faint. Each of these errors was created during the minting process and makes the coin unique. Mint marks are another important detail. Coins produced at different mints can show variations in quality and finish. Some mint versions are harder to find in top condition, and when a rare mint mark is combined with a strong strike or visible error, the collector value increases significantly. Experienced collectors carefully inspect the tree branches, the lettering, and the rim for anything unusual. Condition remains the most important factor of all. A Great Basin 2013 quarter that looks nearly untouched, with bright shine and no damage, stands out immediately. Many people saved these coins, but improper storage caused scratches, dullness, or spots. Truly high-grade examples are already becoming harder to find as time passes. What makes this coin especially exciting is that it is still modern enough to be discovered in everyday change. That means valuable examples could still be hiding in coin jars, drawers, or even your pocket right now. Every time you check your quarters, you are taking part in a modern treasure hunt. For new collectors, the Great Basin quarter is a beautiful and educational starting point. For experienced collectors, high-grade and error examples offer real challenge and reward. This coin proves that even quiet designs can hold powerful stories and real value. Now listen very carefully to the final and most important part. A normal circulated Great Basin 2013 quarter is usually worth face value in the real market. An uncirculated example with strong details can be worth a few dollars. Coins with clear and confirmed mint errors can sell for tens of dollars, and rare high-grade error examples have reached values of several $100s at auction, depending entirely on condition, rarity, and collector demand.